Okay, this tutorial is going to take us through an intro to Revit. So I want you guys just kind of get familiar with some of the areas that I'm going to tell your eyes to be looking at. Most important things that we have are going to be right over here in the properties area in the project browser. Both of those things you have to have. Do not click the X in either one of these. If you happen to click the X, you need to let me know right away. I'm going to go ahead and click the X and show you where to get it back. You cannot work unless you have properties and the project browser. So I'm going to bring the properties back or the project browser back by clicking on view and sliding over here to user interface and telling the project browser to come back. So it's very important that we have these. We'll do a lot of changing things. I'll tell you many times, never delete, always modify. And we will take a look at this and we will start to do our viewing in the project browser. And then we will manipulate different entities in the properties dialog box. Up here, this is our ribbon tab. So the ribbon is at the top. And when I click on a wall and I start to draw a wall, like I'm going in this direction, you'll see that this area above here turns green. This is the options bar. And we're going to need to be aware of the options bar quite a bit. When we go to click a wall, architecture wall, it gives us some options. Do we want to go up or down? What level do we want to go to? This is grayed out because the levels are controlling the height. And then where do we want to measure where we're going from? Right now, we want to draw a wall that's going to be 26 foot 3 inches. So we're going to pull across measuring on the top 26 space 3 inches. And so, and if we were to pull down and we have chain selected, it will continue to make those walls. If I put a dimension on this wall, just to kind of get a feel for how wide it is, you may not appear that it's 26 foot 3. It just depends on where it's measuring from. But if we were to measure it from the outside to the outside, it will be 26.3. So that is in the options bar. Notice that when I click off a wall, the options bar goes away. If I'm in the middle of the wall command, the options bar will give me more options. And I'm going to stay with finish face exterior, and many times the chain will always stay selected. We'll mess with this area where we're measuring from very, very little. Sometimes when we go to the interior walls, we'll measure from the center line. But for right now, we're going to leave it as default as finish face exterior. Lastly, when we're going through, we want to modify something. If you hit the escape command, it gets you back to where we're selecting. You can also select modify. When I click on a wall, please bring your eyes to the top. The modify menu automatically comes up. If I hit escape, the modify menu goes away. I can click on modify menu and get some items here, but the modify menu will go away. So to review, properties bar, project browser, this is our tabs. Okay, we're going to work a lot in the architecture tab. The options bar is the green area, and then the modify tab will open up once we are selected on an icon. That's it for intro to Revit. See video 2 for advanced intro to Revit, drawing walls, windows, and doors.